starts with
one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal, in the car below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, but they didn't even know I wasted it all. Just watch you go. We kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. Now what it meant to me will eventually be a memory of the time I tried so hard.
I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you remark on me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised, God, so things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me. In the end, we kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. And what it meant to me will eventually be a memory of the time I tried so hard.
I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, push as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, push as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard, I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. In this farewell, there's no blood, there's no alibi, 'cause I've drawn regret from the truth of 1,000 lies. So let mercy come and wash away what I've done. I'll face myself to cross out what I've become. Erase myself and let go of what I've done. Put to rest what you thought of me. Will I clean this slate with the hands of uncertainty? So let mercy come and wash away what I've done. I'll face myself to I remember the skies, the lightning all around me. I remember each flash as suns begins to blur. Like a startling sight, the fate had finally found me.
Bring me home in a blinding dream, through the secrets that I have seen. Wash the sorrow from off my skin, and show me how to be whole again. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass, hardly anything there for you to see, for you to see. Crack in this castle of glass, hardly anything else I need to be. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass, hardly anything there for you to see. For you
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh. How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Give me all of you. Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts, risking it all, though it's hard. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh.
Take a little time to think it's over. I better read between the lines.
Stars that see love shine. It gives me warmth like rose over. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I could face it again. Can't stop now. I travel so far to chase this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. Hey. Gotta take a little time to look around me. I've got no one left to cry. Looks like love's finally found me. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I could face it again. Can't stop now. I travel so far to chase this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is. Hey, I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. Hey, I know you can show me. Oh, let's talk about love. Oh, and I know. And I know. There's a love, a certain kind of love. It never showed on me. I want my life to live with you, to live with you. There's a way. Everybody says to do it's never little thing. somebody, to love somebody the way I love you.
It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asked me, do I look alright? I said, my darling, you look wonderful tonight. We go to a party and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady that's walking around with me. And then she asked me, do you feel alright? I said, my darling, I feel wonderful tonight. I feel wonderful because I see the love right in your eyes. And the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you. It's time to go home now, and I've got an aching head. So I gave her the car keys. She helps me to bed. And then I tell her, as I turn out the lights, I said, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. Oh, my darling, you were wonderful tonight.
I can see the pain living in your eyes, and I know how hard you tried. You deserve to have so much more. I can feel your heart and I sympathize, and I never criticize all you've ever meant to my life. I don't wanna let you down. Don't There's no other way than to say
You ask me if I love you, and I choke on my reply. I'd rather hurt you honestly than mislead you with a lie. And who am I to judge you in what you say or do? I'm only just beginning to see the real you. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Romance and all its strategy leaves me battling with my pride. But through the insecurity, some tenderness survives. I'm just another writer, still trapped within my truth, like a hesitant prize fighter, still trapped within my youth. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. At times I'd like to break you and drive you to your knees. At times I'd like to break through and hold you endlessly. At times I understand you, and I know how hard you try. I watch while love commands you, and I watch love pass you by. At times I think we're drifters, so searching for a friend, brother or a sister, but then the passion flares again. Sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides.
Everybody needs a little time away, I heard her say, from each other. Even lovers need a holiday. Far away from each other. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promised you. And after all that's been said and done, you're just a part of me you can't let go. Couldn't stand to be kept away just for the day from your body. Wouldn't wanna be swept away, far away from the one that I love. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to know. Hold me now. I really wanna tell you I'm sorry. I could never let you go. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promised you. And after all that's been said and done, you're just a part of me you can't let go. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promised you. You're gonna be the lucky one.
I could hardly believe it when I heard the news today. I had to come and get it straight from you. They said you were leaving, someone swept your heart away. From the look upon your face, I see it's true. So tell me all about it, tell me about the plan you're making. Oh, tell me the winning way. Shine a light on this heart of mine till the end of time. Came to me like the dawn through the night, just shining like the sun. Out of my dreams and into my life, you are the one, you are the one. Said I love you, but I lied. 'Cause this is more than I feel inside. Said I love you, but I was wrong. 'Cause life could never ever feel so strong. Said I love you, but I lied. With all my soul, I tried in vain. How can your words, my heart explain this test of heaven, so deep, so true? Found you. So many reasons and so many ways. My love was just begun. Need you forever, I need you to stay. You are the one, you are the one. I said I love you, but I lied. 'Cause this is more than I feel inside. I said I love you, but I was wrong. 'Cause love could never ever feel so strong. Said I love you, but I lied. You came to me like the dawn through the night, just shining like the sun. Out of my dreams and into my life, you are the one, you are the one. Said I love you, but I lied. 'Cause this is more than I feel inside. I said I love you, but I was wrong. 'Cause love could never ever feel so strong. Said I love you. 'Cause this is more than I feel inside. I said I love you, but I lied.
I know just how to whisper, and I know just how to cry. I know just where to find the answers, and I know just how to lie. I know just how to fake it, and I know just how to scheme. I know just when to face the truth, and then I know just when to dream. And I know just where to touch you, and I know just what to prove. I know when to pull you closer, and I know when to let you loose. And I know the night is fading, and I know the time's gonna fly. And I'm never gonna tell you everything I gotta tell you, but I know I gotta give it a try. And I know the roads to riches, and I know the ways to fame. I know how to rule, and then I know how to break it, and I always gotta live it again. But I don't know how to leave you, and I'll never let you fall. And I don't know how you do it, making love out of nothing at all, 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 out of nothing at all. Every time I see you on the reason of summer, I'm screaming through the waves in your hair. In every star in the sky, you're taking it into ride like a spotlight. The beating of my heart is a drum, and I'm lost and looking for a reason like you. You can take the thunder from the beat of the night and turn it to the bigger burden and a surprise. I gotta follow it on everything I know, where it's nothing till I give it to you. I could make Toronto stop bar, I could make the final block, and I could make every target and the sun on the west, and I could make all the stadium rock. I could make tonight forever, or I could make it disappear by the dawn. And I could make you every promise that I never get made, and I could make all the demons be gone. But I'm never gonna make it without you. Do you really wanna see me cry? And I'm never gonna make it like you do, making love out of nothing at all, 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 out of nothing at all. Out of nothing at all, 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 out of nothing at all.
call you today. It cost 11 than Chinese food. Back to the hotel again. Another morning, another place. The only day is far away, but every city sees me in the end and brings me to you again. She's gone out of my life. I was wrong. I'm to blame. I was so untrue. I can't live without her love. In my life, there's just an empty space. All my dreams are lost. I'm wasting away.
I found that so hard to go on. I really miss that girl, my love. Come back into my eyes. I'm so alone. I'm begging you. I'm down on my knees. Forgive me, lady, won't you save me? My heart belongs to you. Lady, can't you forgive me for all I've done to you? Lady, oh lady, oh won't you save me? My heart belongs to you. Lady, can't you forgive me for all I've done to you? My heart belongs to you. Lady, can't you forgive me for all I've done to
When I look into your eyes, I can see your love restrained. But darling, when I hold you, don't you know I feel the same? Nothing lasts forever, and we both know hearts can change. And it's hard to hold a candle in the cold November rain. We've been through this such a long, long time, just trying to kill the pain. But lovers always come and lovers always go, and no one's really sure who's letting go today. Walking away.
If we could take the time to lay it on the line, I could rest my head just knowing that you are mine. Oh, mine. So if you wanna love me, then darling, don't refrain. Or I'll just end up walking in the cold November rain. Do you need some time on your own? Do you need some time all alone? Ooh, everybody needs some time on their own. Ooh, don't you know you need some time all alone? And I know it's hard to keep an open heart when even friends seem out to harm you. But if you could heal a broken heart, wouldn't time be out to charm you? Sometimes I need some time on my own. Sometimes I need some time all alone. Ooh, everybody needs some time on their own. Ooh, don't you know you need some time all alone? When your fears subside and shadows still remain, I know that you can love me when there's no one left to blame. So never mind the darkness, we still can find